Hello guys, welcome to this recording. This is about the use of Bito AI. Bito is an artificial intelligence system that enables you to be able to code, and you can be able to incorporate it within the Virtual Studio Code. So right here I was doing a system that is basically based on Web3. So when I started, for example, I was doing a research paper decentralized system, which is basically a system that enables you to be able to at least publish research papers on a Web3 platform. So when I started, it is built on Django. Basically, Django platform enables you to be able to at least do web applications very much well. So when I start this application here, I can be able to at least browse and see the application that I have built. So through this, I can be able to run the local host, because when you look at my terminal here, this is the address, and this address is what we want to run. So when you look at whatever is being presented here, this is the application that I have been able to at least build with this artificial intelligence system, with the help of this artificial intelligence system. So basically what happens is that Bito as an application, as an artificial intelligence software, you can be able to install it as an extension, and being able to at least generate for you the different parts of the code that you want. Like for example, if I go to the views here, for example, if I go to the views and maybe choose this part of the code, and after highlighting it, I click on explain code, you will find that Bito will be in a position to be able to explain for me what this code does step by step, so that at least I can be able to understand very much in terms of the code. Bito at the same time enables you to be able to at least generate comments. You can be able to generate a comment for the code that you have done, for example the ones that I have highlighted. It enables you to be able to at least do the performance check, the one that I have highlighted, the same code. You can do performance checks, and it will be able to at least give you the suggestion on how you can adjust your code so that at least it can perform well. And when it does that, it will be able to at least give you the different lines on how you can adjust your code. So it is upon you as a developer to be able to at least incorporate that within your code, or if you don't want, you look at what are the different suggestions that have been given. The other thing is about looking at security check. If you look at the code that I have highlighted here for this Web3 platform, you can do security check, so that at least it gives you suggestions looking at the different vulnerabilities that are existing within your codes, and it tries as much as possible to be able to at least give you a suggestion on how to correct your code, so that at least you bulletproof it from different attacks that can take place within your code. So this is a suggestion that it gives on this side, and this is my code on this side that I have written. So if I want to incorporate whatever has been suggested here by this artificial intelligence system, can be able to do that very much easily here. So I just click on this, and then it is going to be incorporated within my code if I agree with all the suggestions that have been given here by the Bito artificial intelligence system. The other thing it can do is when you go to the code that I have highlighted here, you can click on look at the style check, whether the code that you have written is according to the style that is required. It can be able to at least look at it and be able to give you a suggestion on whether also the style check is correct, so that at least it be incorporated within your code. So when you agree with this and I click on, for example, this, it is going to be incorporated within my code. If I don't agree with it, then it is not going to be incorporated within my code. The other thing Bito can do for you, if after this, is improving readability. It can be able to at least, when you click on the code, you can be able to at least improve readability of your code, so that anybody who is looking at your code outside there can be able to at least get an access or get to see whatever you are doing within your code. Like this one has been suggested. This one is like including comments within your code as you are writing it, so that users can be able to at least know what each and every line of your code does. The other thing is about generation of unit tests. If you are doing test, or you are writing unit test based on your code that you have written, you can just highlight that code, that part of the code, and generate unit test. Like the one that I have highlighted here, I can just click on unit test, and this artificial intelligence system will be able to at least generate for me the unit test within the different test cases that can be tested for my code here. And I can pick whatever has been generated here. When I copy this, and I can paste it on the test test.py file that is basically used in testing the different files. So when I paste that one here, you find that I've been able to at least generate the different tests that are needed, for example, for my code. And I can go through this to be able to at least make sure that my tests are correct and they are functioning very much well within this program. The other thing that Bito can help you with is about clean code. When I go back to the views, the same thing, and I click on clean code, you will find that Bito is able to at least give me the correct format of the code if I agree. For example, now I don't want comments, especially when I'm writing this code. So Bito is an artificial intelligence software that can enable you do several things in terms of explaining code, generating, doing performance check, security check, style check, improve readability, clean code, and generate unit test. So throughout my program that I have developed here, that I'm working with, I've been able to at least do different tests, do different performance to be able to develop this application that I'm working with here. So that is basically an overview. You can be able to download Bito, so that at least you can be able to at least work with it within your program and see how it can help you optimize your work and be able to do your work very much efficiently within the Visual Studio Code. Otherwise, thank you very much.